have had insane success. I came from nowhere and nothing, with no degrees, with no justification. I have shared the stage with everyone. The biggest banks, the most powerful banks in the world say they pay me more than anyone else. I became a world-leading expert on rapport, believing I was completely unlovable, so I had to master it. I'm one of the highest paid experts on communications because I couldn't communicate, and I was petrified of humans. I worked so hard to overcome what I thought could never be overcome. I developed insane strengths to try and balance. But no matter how much I was successful on the outside, I was desperately lonely on the inside. I went as far as I could with that broken model. Do you remember what it was like when we were little kids? When we just couldn't wait for anything? Do you remember? It was like, I can't wait till I go to school. Then I can't wait to get out of school. I can't wait to go to school and make friends. I can't wait. I can't wait to walk. I can't wait to run. I can't wait to get a bike. Do you remember? I can't wait for Christmas. Even if you don't believe in the whole thing, it's like, still, come on, it's cool. Christmas. Couldn't wait till I was this old. Then I couldn't wait till I was that old. And I couldn't wait till I graduated. I couldn't wait till I could get a job. And I couldn't wait till I went out there and saw the world and traveled and went to cool places and met cool people. Do you remember? Is that child still alive? Is that child still functioning? See, I believe it's very easy to let that voice get quieter while the voices of fear and obligation and frustration can come in. That's the kind of thing that happened to me. So on the outside, I should have been happy, but I was not. Well, I've been a professional speaker for 27 years, and I just wanted to say that's shocking because I look 27. Someone used something like that. Sorry, Keith, I couldn't resist. So at the age of 45, I finally met love. I met my dream girl, Carol, and my little Latina, mi peruana, mi reinita, mi vida. I was so out of my league, it's insane. I saw this girl and I'm like, there's no chance, but I can't back off. I'm just a guy who goes for it. And I had been blessed in dating. I've always thought of myself as geeky with no game, but I've dated beautiful and powerful women and models and supermodels. A Playboy model, it's crazy. But when I saw her, I was like, I don't have a chance. I was shaking like a leaf when I asked her out. But don't ask me not to try. So I asked her out. For some crazy reason, she said, sure. She said, why not? Every day we had after that day, I told her I couldn't believe she gave me a chance. She gave me a chance. We fell in love. It was the kind of love story you wouldn't believe. People around us said, they're going to make a movie of you guys. They're going to make a movie. There's nothing like you two. We were inseparable. We laughed. We loved. We had the most incredible love story. A year and 2 months after I met her, I had the honor of marrying her. All right, thank you. And she cured me. Wow. You see, you can't be unlovable and loved. Once she loved me, she broke that curse. Now I'm lovable. And I was blessed. We had our first beautiful year of marriage. I met her when she was 28. I was 45. That's another reason I didn't think I had a chance. 1 year and 2 weeks after we were married, my beautiful, perfect 30-year-old bride, happy and healthy, passed away instantly of a severe brain aneurysm. And when I held her, all I wanted to do was go with her. See, my whole childhood, I was a fighter, fighting to survive. My whole adulthood, fighting to survive. At that point, the fight was gone. I prayed, hoped, and waited to join her. Because I'm surrounded by really great people, I had counselors and friends and family and therapists and everyone show up. And they were all impressed with my work ethic. Everyone said I was doing great. Everyone said I was healing very well. I was mentally tough. I was resilient. People said, you're the most resilient, powerful, mentally, emotionally sound person. And I was doing it, but I wasn't digging it. After 5 years of some of the most outrageous success of my life, I remember one day I had the biggest day of my life. I won't tell you how much, but I made a lot of money one day. And someone on my inner circle said, you don't look happy. I said, I don't know what happiness is anymore. I don't know if you've ever lost the taste of happiness, but I did. And she asked, she's a professional coach, and she asked permission. I said, go for it. She says, do you believe you can be happy? I said, I don't know. She says, I guess the question is, do you want to? And I said, no. So I found myself a very wealthy, I was doing well and everything. I was walking on a beach in Fort Lauderdale, and I was like, I want to do better than this. And I had a dear friend down there in Fort Lauderdale, and he was meeting with me. And I'm a theist, I'm a Christ follower, and he's an atheist, which means I'm right. But anyway, so we're very close. He's a really cool guy. And he said to me, he said, your God really sucks. And I said, wow, I'm dishonoring God with this. I need to do something. And so I said, I had to find my way back to life. And so finally, 5 years after that, after she passed away, I finally said to God, okay, I'm not happy, and I don't want to be happy, and I don't want to, but I'm going to ask you for help. And within days, I started coming back to life. The indomitable human spirit is unbelievable. All of a sudden, I'm breathing again, and I'm tasting food again. 5 years it took me. Since that day, it's been 2 years. And just like MoMondays is celebrating 7 years, it's 7 years now since my wife had passed away, and I'm alive again. I'm alive again. I'm all alive again. I'm free again. I'm laughing again. I'm single again. Wait till you meet my wife for life. I'm waiting. I can't wait. She's going to be perfect. I don't know what journey you've had, but I've just come to believe that we can bounce back from anything if we're willing. If you're willing to be happy again, if you're willing to have hope again, if you're willing to see dreams again, if you're willing to see color again, that child is begging for permission to play again. In the last 2 years, I've been working over 30 years on something, a philosophy of life. It's metaphysical success philosophy called Pure Spiritual Intelligence, and it finally all came together after 30 years of writing. And I'm launching it this month. I'm finally, oh, thank you. And I really hope that tonight you meet somebody and see that child in their eyes. Are you willing to do that? I'm going to ask you seriously, keep talking to people tonight. Shake their hand, look in their eyes, and see that child. See that child, and help them come back to life. We live in a land of zombies. The zombie apocalypse happened. And we can come back to life. We're good folks. We have good hearts. We've been created beautifully. We can come back. I want to say this. Here's what I've learned through that journey. We, my dear friends, are indomitable. We are creative and compassionate spiritual beings living in physical form. We are infinitely valuable, exquisitely unique, and perfect in our personhood. Our natural state is in riotous connection to source, whatever you call that, and in a love affair with all that lives, all life forms on the planet. This is our natural state. We're not needy or greedy. We're not broken. All those things weren't supposed to make us bitter. They're supposed to make us better. We're made for this. And your unique journey helps you to touch lives in the way that no one else can. I have such a unique gift because I've been to so many dark places. I know the path out of so many dark places. I can feel the soul from 1,000,000 miles away. I can touch hearts because they get that I get. And only you can touch the lives that you can touch. And only I can touch the lives that I've been called to touch. We have an indomitable human spirit. And MoMondays is one of those places where we get to see it come to life. I thank you and God bless you.